Welcome to this edition of Your Critical Friend, a series of micro podcasts designed for progressive leaders, delivered in association with Prostate Cancer UK. So let's hear from Carl Davis, your critical friend.
Welcome to episode 5 from the 5 Foundations of Leadership, and this is all about driving performance. What a positive statement that is. What an action-orientated couple of words, driving performance. There's nothing passive about that. So why did driving performance make it into the 5 foundations? That's because as the leader, we're responsible for the organisation delivering the results, whatever those results are. That might be colleague satisfaction. It might be customer loyalty. It might be financial. It might be qualitative. It might be delivering the dividend to the stakeholders. But as the leader, that's why we're here. We've got to make sure as an organisation we deliver. I'm stating the obvious. How do you do that? 2 key things. 1, get good at those 5 foundations of leadership that I've given to you. If you can make that cultural within your business and your leadership team, you're more likely to get great results. The second piece of advice would be, if you haven't read the book, The 4 Disciplines of Execution, do read it. I've introduced that principle into organisations, countless organisations, for many years now, and their performance has just skyrocketed. Quick introduction for those of you that haven't read the book. First discipline of execution, focus on the wildly important goal, the WIG. Not the peripheral stuff. Everybody is looking towards that big goal. Act on lead measures. The measures that, if we're looking at it daily, will give us the certainty we're going to get to where we need to get to. I've heard too many times in business, we had a bad period, we had a bad month. There is no such thing as a bad month. It's just a series of bad days that haven't been arrested soon enough. The third thing is have a compelling scoreboard. You shouldn't have to go searching for those really key measures. I went into one business and I saw a ticker tape going across the top of their email, their Outlook, and it was showing the latest results. I thought, that is neat. Every time you turn on your emails, you know what the latest figure is. And get people engaged with it. That might be the scoreboard on the wall. Get them filling in their results. Get them using a red pen if they're off track, an amber pen if they're within shot, a green pen if they're on target. Make it really engaging. And finally, there has to be a cadence of accountability. In sport, if your team's not performing, you get relegated. Eventually, you get fired. Now, I want to keep this positive, so let's call it something like a personal growth plan. Let's use some positive language. Make it succinct, make it regular, make it meaningful. In summary, what would I say to you? The reality is, teams evolve. Leaders work on their gaps if they're the best leaders. And it is a journey, not a destination. Performance, isn't it? It's constant, it's ongoing. So my invitation to you is, if you're a leader and you're not happy with your organisation results, or if you think you've got gaps within your personal skill set or behaviours, give me a call. I'm here to help. Until then, this is Carl Davis, your critical friend.
Thanks, Carl. Now let's get a return on the time you've invested by sharing this micro podcast with your leadership colleagues. And if you or they are a male, 50 years or older, click on the URL below to take the Prostate Cancer UK's 30-second online risk checker. Early diagnosis is key. Finally, please repost this to your LinkedIn connections, and together we might just save some lives.